Ginger's making up her bed. She's all relaxed now that we have heat. I know, it feels so much better in here, doesn't it? We got a new furnace yesterday, and everybody is all relaxed. Ventura still has every blanket in the house and some of the towels so that he could stand the cold temperatures in the house, which was 45 degrees in here in the afternoon. So I'm not sure what it was in the morning, but I'm very relieved to have a new furnace. And I figured I would do a Filofax video before the blizzard, which is coming tonight. I was a little nervous that we wouldn't have it before we had a furnace, and I'm very relieved. So I moved back into my personal. I really don't have a good reason, except after I moved back into my A5, I just wasn't happy. My life seemed off or something. I think planners are a very personal thing, and it's very, when it's working, it feels like your life is working, and when it's not working, it feels like nothing's working. I'm not entirely sure that you can even stuff yourself into the wrong planner. That's one of the nice things about Filofax, ring binders, and things that are ultimately customizable, like the Midori Traveler's Notebooks. With spiral bound planners, I just can't make them mine enough. I can make them crafty, I can make them pretty, I can make them neat, but I can't really make them mine. So after I moved into my A5, which actually works for the reason that I was doing it, I need the space, I was in a funk for a week and just decided to come back to this. I've lost my nails. My deep cleaning just did my nails in, but one of the things that I do to grow them is actually, if they start breaking like this one did, I cut them all off. I know people find that really painful, but patching them never works for me. I really just have to cut them off and start over. Not too bad, I suppose. And they do grow fast. I take care of them pretty well, and they should be back soon. Okay, so one of the new things I got were paper clips. These, I really like the way they look like little jewelry for my Filofax here. I just stuck them in because I think they're pretty. I got them in Staples while I was waiting to get these. I happened to randomly get one of these kind of clips in an estate sale, and I just love them. And they're very sturdy. I love the way they look. And I never found another one. For about 6 months or so, I had one, and I happened to find a box of them on Etsy, and I'm thrilled. So while I was waiting for those to come, I found these staples. They're called clicks, and they're a one-piece metal clip, and you just press down, and they're a little there. Sorry. You just press down and they open up. And to clip them back up, you just press them down. And they hold a decent number of pages. Not as much as a magnetic clip, but they also take up less room than the magnetic clips. So, again, just open them like that and then slide them on and click them down. And they came in packs, I'm not sure how many I have, maybe 12 in different colors. And I think Staples online sells individual packs and has different colors than this, but I'm really happy with these. Okay. I have stamps and Ventura's ID card and my favorite little clear stickers with images on them, and I used them a little later. So I'll show you that because that's new. And a zipper pocket with stamps, and here we are. Krista sent me some tabs that I didn't have. They were regular Avery tabs. She sent me blue and she had sent me pink, and I added these as topic stickers instead of writing it out. I don't have, well, I have an old label maker, but not a new label maker where you can make a clear label. My label maker is a vintage, I think it's called Dino or yeah, something like that. And I don't have narrow tape, so I wanted to use these, and I'm very happy with the way they came out. I don't know if you can tell. I think the light is probably, maybe you can see on the bottom. I also put polka dots on them. So all of these labels are blue. They have the same style icons, and I think they look neater and cleaner than my last tabs did. So this is the list section, and that's the closest I could get to a list icon. These are the little dots, and this is what I'm using for the master cleaning list that I did recently. And I have to say I'm very glad I did it, because one of the reasons I started was I wasn't very good at keeping up with public spaces, so they tend to not get cleaned very well or not get cleaned at all, because who's going to see them but me? But recently, with the people I've had checking out my furnace, it was all in these areas, and I was so relieved to have done it. I've gotten through mostly my master bathroom, which is this little icon. This is going to be my kitchen with these little icons. I started the laundry room, thank goodness, because that's where the furnace is. And that's my laundry room icon. And I'm pretty much done with the master bedroom stuff. That seems to be going slow because I'm constantly using this room and messing it up, and this room's been very difficult for me. But it's actually clean. Things like vacuum behind furniture, I mean, that's done, and those kind of jobs that normally don't get done are done, but it still just looks a bit of a mess to me. That's the icon I used. And the living room I haven't started, and I used a floor lamp for that. And there's other rooms, my son's bathroom and the powder room and the dining room and things like that, but I'm not quite there yet. I may actually run that cleaning section out of the A5. I'm not really sure. I don't do really well with more than one planner at a time, so I'll have to see. And moving on to other kinds of lists, still in the list section, are the teas that I like from different companies, and my recipe section, which I think also may work better in an A5. I either have to write out the recipes or print them. It takes a lot of room. There's not as much room in these rings as the A5, so I may end up running this household stuff out of the A5, because the other thing it's good for is if I order something online, I print out a receipt, fold it in half, I can put it right in the A5, and I really need a space for that. So I may not use the A5 per se like I would this, but I may use it as a reference for a receipt storage and the cleaning and to hold a recipe. So essentially I'm just using it as a binder, not really as a Filofax, but it may work better for me. This is my calendar section, and I have another one of these clips here. I've just clipped a lot of pages together. Again, that holds really a lot of pages. And they're very stiff at first, so it's a little hard to sort of press and disengage them, but definitely easier to get on and off the magnetic ones, but these take significantly less space. I need to decorate February here, I think. There's the information pages and my daily pages. I try to keep in as many as I can. I really did that because I didn't have a weekly sheet, and now I do, and ordered some more things. I ordered a monthly with tabs and a daily undated sheet that looked really interesting. So we'll see how that goes. I probably will still love this paper and use it, but I thought it was worth a try. I have a lot of random stuff here. Less a little bit later, because when my when I started to have problems with the heat, I really didn't have that much to write. I mean, honestly, I was a little bit, I mean, that was what I was focused on. I was focused on getting someone here to fix the heat because it's just freezing. So these were days where I had technicians here, and there's really not that much going on. This was yesterday when they were here, finally fixed the furnace, and I just wasn't able to lose any weight in February, so I think I still have, yeah, 2 of these are gone, so I still have 8, and I wanted to lose 8 pounds by the end of February, and it just didn't happen. And today, look at this weather. Rain, then a blizzard into tomorrow. 10 to 14 inches of snow and winds to 35 miles an hour. Yeah. So this is a Clairefontaine paper that I have, and I was cutting it to Filofax size, and then yesterday when I needed to cut more, I actually cut it bigger. So it sticks out from my regular pages, but it doesn't really, you know, affect the planner at all. I mean, it closes fine, and I have more room to write. I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I have a small Clairefontaine notebook, and I just cut off the very end, and now my pages are bigger. So we'll see how that goes. And I've been using the week on 2 pages, which is hard for me because I like to write on lines. I do not like to write without lines, and it's a week on, the whole week is over here, and then there's a blank page here, which is really hard for me to write on. So we'll see how that works out. I got a new week on 2 pages, I think, to try that had lines, a different format. So I'll see how that works. And I have my phone section. I don't keep a ton of numbers in here, but I do. Oh, this is my phone section, sorry. But I do keep some, and I also tape in business cards for companies that I might want to have with me all the time. Again, that's another one of the clicks. And so does this. I can't show you because I'm filming on it, but I don't have a place for my iPhone. I usually just throw it in my purse. So I've been thinking about carrying it either in this front pocket or in the zip pocket. Right now there's the little icon stickers. I love these. These are terrific. These are clear, and these have a craft paper backing, and I definitely like the clear ones better. I've used up a lot of the ones that really apply to my life. There's not too much I can do with a turtle. And they also have a postal version, which I love. I love these. Little pets, more instruments, flowers, little food, postal, love these. Holiday, more pets. I have duplicates of some of them because I've bought multiple sets of these and tend to have ones like the vehicles unused, so they sort of build up. These are great though. I have to say they're great. So right now they're in the zip pocket, but oh, there's even more. But I was keeping my iPhone in here, and it's a good place to hold your iPhone. I mean, it's not as good as what I blogged about earlier this week. It was a separate phone holder, and you could actually use it while it was in there. Well, to text and things like that, and leather, and I thought that. And I love these little post-its. Morag sent them to me, and they're adorable. They're just small, they're very sticky, and I love the way they look. I've never seen them before, so maybe they're only available outside of this country. So I don't want to make this any longer. It's already pretty long. I have to go to the grocery store and prepare for the blizzard, although I'm not really sure how you prepare for a blizzard. Ginger's sleeping up in preparation, and Ventura too. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.